Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. Here's the link. I want to do, well, a couple things I want to mention is that make sure you apply to all our grants, for members. So members are eligible for, there are 4 different grants we have every month. So if you don't win them one month, then you get apply again the next month. So they keep going every day. And also we have, tell your friends about, we have a special offer now again. We're trying to see if we can make money out of this thing. And it's where we're offering 5 days of Lesco Help, the unlimited personal help to apply to every grant. And that's only $1. So you can join for $1 and that gives you 5 days of access. Then after that, you're charged like all the other members, which is $20 a month or $19.95 or something like that. Yeah, but $20 basically, and that's available after the 5 days. And if you don't rejoin, then if you want to come back later, it's going to cost you $20 a month. But now is the time to try us for 5 days, so you get 5 days of access for only $1. And really what I am very proud of that we do is that we're able to help organize these grants and the money programs. The government doesn't organize this well. So that's important. Oh, I see I put the wrong link in here. I meant to put the Meta Grant report in the for the members, and I did something else. Okay, that's it. Okay, maybe I do it right this time. Sometimes it takes me my age, it seems to take me longer to live because I screw up so much. So, okay, there it is, the Meta Grant report. I know Tammy would be after me in a second. Oh, Tammy did it, that's why. So you got it the right if Tammy does it. That's why I see our members are really better than I am at that. And I hope that everybody understands that their government programs, I mean, nobody has a clear picture of overview, I feel, than I do. Because I see it after studying this for 50 years. There are government programs and services for every aspect of your life. Some have income requirements, some don't have income requirements, some are limited money, some have unlimited money because as long as you keep showing up, they have to give you money. So every program is different. And the average person probably knows a little bit about some programs, and so they think all programs are like that. And they're not. They are all different with different requirements, different outcomes, different amount of money, and and the income. Even those with income requirements, those income requirements are going up to $120,000, $50,000, even $200,000 now. For aimed if there's an income requirement, but about 80 or 90% of the programs have no income requirement at all. So that's what's important. Like if you lose your job, okay, and you could be a millionaire and still lose your job, and you could get money to train for a new job, no matter what your income is. It doesn't matter. They want you to get out there and get to work again. I mean, I see doctors who make millions go down and get this grant money so they could get a new procedure, learn how to do colonoscopies or something like that. I don't know. You know, education so they have more services to sell, right? And make more money, so then they'll pay more taxes. See, that's why the government wants to do this. Whether you're you're looking for your first job or you're trying to make more money, that's what it's all about. Is you knowing what's out there, and the main thing, you cannot believe what you hear. I mean, it may be right for one grant, but there's just too many grants, whatever. I mean, if you go right now to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and put in your need, like rent, pay rent. I mean, I find in where I live, there's 79 organizations that help you pay the rent. 79. Most people, if they're lucky, they go and check one office, and try to find something, and they say, oh, we ran out of money, or you make too much money, and that's why, and that's true for them, but there's 78 other offices to help with you. So that's why here I did a quick list on how the government can help you for almost any aspect of your life. Okay, you're going to have children, or you have children, or whatever. Man, there are so many programs for children, sources and everything. And now we have people raising children that aren't even the parents. I mean, we have a delightful woman who helps birth moms, and she's just gotten grants now. She told us yesterday how she got a $6,000 grant, another $1,000 grant. So what she does is help moms know about, even though they're the birth moms and not the raising moms, there's still programs to help people. But if you have children, there are a whole bunch of programs. And what we have is a report. So I put in here for members, and Tammy sent me straight here with the Let's Go Meta Grant report. And in there, down in the item 20 or 23, there's a state-by-state listing of all the programs that are available for people with children. Okay, that's a shopping list. That's what I believe is the most important thing that everybody has to have, is a shopping list, because you have no idea what to ask for, what to say, what to do ever. So if we get you on the road to have a shopping list, okay, these are like if you're looking for a job, instead of just going door by door, who's hiring, we give you a list of the companies that are hiring. Okay, so you're looking for grants or financial assistance or something? Okay, there's Tammy ahead of me. Number 17 it is. Grants for raising children. Okay, we have a state by state. So these are all the programs for your state. You already have it there. And that's why if you go to Google to do this, man, you will be swimming around with sharks and all kinds of crap. You'll never figure out what's worth. Well, maybe you get lucky and throw a dart at it. And you get something to help. But that's plain luck. What we do is get rid of that luck and show you the process to make sure that you don't get just lucky. You get lucky when you work hard enough. That's how you get lucky. So you may have to call 10 offices. You may have to call 20 offices. And then you get lucky. If you're trying to just rifle in, oh, this is the one office. But what we do is narrow it down so you're at least, you got all the fish in the barrel. That's what it's like. You're not in the ocean throwing lines in the ocean. Oh, maybe this. Oh, maybe that. And this is why people spend hours and hours and hours Googling. Okay, and not getting what they need, because that's what they're doing. They're throwing a fishing line in the ocean. And they can't. We got all the little fishies right here in the barrel. So, and that's going to be a hell of a lot better for you and anybody else who's looking for help. And to me, the reason I do this is I think we live in a society that's capitalism, and everybody believes that you have to have money to do anything. No, you don't. I mean, that's true if you want to play the capitalism game. And the way I see it is that capitalism represents, about 2/3 of our economy. But 1/3 of our economy is community. These are people who want to help other people. That's part of the community, and that's part of being human. And I think that's a nicer part of being human. But we do have to feed ourselves and things like that, and that's very important. But helping other people, and that's what the government does, is do things for people that they can't do themselves, or take care of people that can't take care of themselves, or improve people's lives when they can't do it themselves, and nonprofit organizations. So that represents about 1/3 of everything in our economy. And that's so important for you to know that. The whole economy is not capitalism. Capitalism's cool, I love it. Because whether I charge $1 or $20, if people don't want to pay for what we have, then that shows me I should be doing something else. So it's not a value to somebody else. To me, it's sort of like a way of keeping score. If it's something, you're doing something of value, if people are going to pay for it. So many people give things away for free, and you don't know if it's a value. You should be doing something that is for somebody else of value, that they need it. So, and that's why I'm so proud that we were able to do it for such a little money. You know, I used to do this for like thousands of dollars, not $20, $20,000 I'd be able to get for clients to do this. And then they don't need the money. That's why I got fed up. And no, I can't do that anymore. There's so many people that need this money that don't know about it. They're the people we should be concentrating on. They're the people we should be helping as a community. And so that's what I hope this is a community that helps people who don't know about these programs, that can help them. And that's why members even help members, and that's what it is. They realize this, and they see they got it, and they were able to figure out the system, and that's why they're available now. We got like 2, 3, 4 hours every day of members that are live on video conferencing for you to ask them questions about, hey, how the hell did you do this shit? I can't get any of this stuff. How did you get it? Okay. See, and that's what we all need, and that's why I'm so proud that we have a forum now of that kind of help for anybody. Now listen, here's the things just off the top of my head, and maybe because I've been studying this so goddamn long. Okay, raising children, I tell you about housing, okay? Absolutely, build, rent, or repair, okay? Now how do you do that? Well, we have a section, that's item number 7 and 8. Okay, in the Let's Go Meta Grant report. Anything about housing. We all need housing. It's getting so expensive now. We all need help with that housing. So you start looking there, okay? So it helps you. Children, housing, career. That's the other thing. You have a career. Well, the government has something called the Career One Stop. Oh, wow. And I remember when that was started back in the 90s, and I wrote one of my first books on that. And the book was called Free Money to Change Your Life. And I took the government, there was the head of the Department of Labor was this professor what's his name?
Professor Reich.
Yeah, Robert Reich. And he's a small guy, he's like, under 5 foot tall, I think. But he packed a wallop there. He organized the whole department there because they had so many programs that trained, that did everything. They had literally hundreds and hundreds of programs. So he organized it in a one-stop center for this called the Career One Stop, which was brilliant. And so I took all his information and resold it to tell people everything I do is plagiarized. But nothing in the government is copyrighted. So you can plagiarize anything in the government. Maybe not the most moral thing. I don't worry about that. But it's not illegal. And that's the important thing. That's the Career One Stop. So that's where you want it. CareerOneStop.org. But then there's even more than that. There's much more than that. And that's why you have to go out and find these nonprofit organizations that help that too, that they won't know about. So that's what you do. Okay, so that's job. Debt, okay? Everybody is in debt. This country runs on debt. The financial system will collapse if everyone pays off their debt. They make money because you don't pay your debt. You're paying interest, and that's what all the money comes from. So they want more people to have more debt, so they could get interest off your debt that you owe them. So your debt becomes more expensive, and that's what that is. So how do you handle that? How do you get help with that? You can't understand that system. It's so complicated. It changes every day. The smartest, richest people in the world, run that stuff. So you as an individual, man, you could just maybe find some cracks, but the best you could do. But trying to understand it and control it, give up on that and use it. And how do you get free help to use that? Because you don't know, okay? There's free help the government has, and that's financial counselors, okay? There's free financial counselors in every county, and there's probably 24 in every county, not just one or so. So that's why if you call one and do that, and they don't like you or whatever, go do another one. You don't like them, fine, go do another one. It's like a date. You want to go have coffee? This doesn't look too good, like it's for us. You want to try another one? Well, try another date and see. Okay? Yeah, that's what's neat about our society. You have options, but we don't know options because we don't know the system of where to find the options. We think it's only Google, and Google will never show your options unless you're gonna pay. And the options will all be pay options where you have to pay. The non-pay options you don't find in Google. So here, to start that, if you're not a member, here, okay, Tammy sent you that because it's an item number 3, how to deal with your bills and debt and things like that. So in the MetaGrant report. So make sure you're a member that you get a MetaGrant report. So that's why if you join us for 5 days under the letsgodollar.com, so letsgodollar.com is where you could join us for 5 days and download all these services for free, okay? And just, fix your heart out or spend your heart, whatever. And then start fixing your problems that worry you, because that creates problems inside. So you have debt, you have seniors. If you're a senior in this company, there's something called an Elder Care Locator, okay? The Elder Care Locator, ELDERCATAR. Oh, I think I spelled it right. Okay. Oh, shit, I didn't. Yeah, okay, there it is. I tried to type it up. Okay, here's the number for that, for seniors. 800-677-1116. Okay, now we have a report. If you're a member, look at the MetaGrant report and look way down on the list there. We have a state-by-state report for seniors and people with disabilities. So it's all those programs. You'll have 100, 200 programs in your state that help seniors and or people with disabilities, okay? So that's what you're paying for. That's how the government helps you. Education, wow, there's so much education, and now it's more and more education. The place to start with that is really your career one-stop. So if you want to go to college or just training or anything like that, and your local community college, your local community college is important. Okay, Tammy also put for veterans. Yes, okay, there's a veterans office. There's a veterans office in every county too. So there's, like there is one for seniors, there's also one for veterans, that all they do is show you veterans programs. And seniors, all they do is show you a senior program. But if you're a veteran and a senior, that's just your start, because they only have about 10% of what you're eligible for. But that's set aside for you. So you want to do that if you're a veteran or a senior. But you want to get all the other programs too. That's for anybody. You can get, there's programs there, whether you're 12 or 112, you're still eligible for them. So yes, you go to the seniors because that's a separate pool of people. But if you're not a senior veteran, if you are a senior veteran, you're still, they don't eliminate you from the programs that are for everybody. That's I used to give seminars to the wounded warriors at Walter Reed Hospital and tell them about programs. I said, you got enough help to tell you about the programs that are for veterans. It's the programs that are not for veterans that you should be applying to. And that's the point about this stuff. Okay, so you have veterans, you have death. There's programs for death. I mean, actually in FEMA had a program they were giving you $9,000, and it's still available. So if you have a family member that died because of COVID, $9,000 to help you pay for burial expenses. Also, every county has burial expenses and to help you pay for that. And look at our 500 mini grant reports. Our 500 mini grant reports has a section on payment for death, and there's other national programs that help pay for death too, death problems. So look at those, and you download that as a member. So that's another thing you want to get. If you come for 5 days for $1. And by the way, if you want to pay for $1, it's letsgodollar.com. Letsgodollar.com. And that's 5 days for $1. Okay, right, for us. Okay, so healthcare. I mean, there's so much healthcare. I mean, even before Obamacare, there was the data I saw, 75% of the people who did not have health insurance were covered under an existing program that nobody knew about. Okay, I think if you're not a member of us, then the best place to start for getting information on healthcare is go to needy, Needy, meds, meds.org. I have to keep the needy, Needy, meds, meds.org, okay? And do that, okay? And that's important, okay? And there's free prescription drugs, free health care, dental care, mental health care. You don't care, I don't care. All kinds. People that pay transportation to go see a doctor, nonprofits that give grants to living expenses while you're recuperating. I mean, there's so much in there, it's incredible. So needymeds.org. I'll say legal help. Legal help, man, we live in the greatest democracy in the world, supposedly. And we all think we have to spend $200 an hour or $500 an hour to get our legal rights. No, you don't. And that's why the best place, I think, to start looking for your rights for free, to get legal help for free, is go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and then put in legal help. I mean, you'll find hundreds of organizations from anything of getting your money back from somebody, divorce, any domestic problems, civil problems, anything is all for free. And we have a report that we download that we show you a hell of a lot more than that. It's the offices where you live that will fight when they screw you over. You're a dry cleaner. Well, actually, a friend of mine just got screwed over by her credit card people. Credit union. And I looked up what state she's in. Here's 3 people that you should complain to that investigate. They investigate. You got like a police coming to their office and saying, hey, what did you do to this lady? And you get that for free, even if you're wrong. They'll do it, even if you're wrong. Now that's a cool thing. You're sure your attorney will do it too, but they'll charge you $300 an hour. So don't do that. And the government's more powerful than any attorney. Man, the government could put them out of business. The attorney could just get your money back. Big deal. To a big company, that doesn't mean anything. But they risk losing all their business if they don't deal with the government right. It's sort of like you getting a $50 invoice from the IRS. And you think they're wrong, but you're not even going to fight it, right? You just give them $50 and they go away. And that's what this is. They owe you $5,000. That's peanuts. That's pocket change. That's like change in the sofa that you forgot about to them. So it's easier to take any risk that they may put you out of business or something. Man, plus the bureaucracies that talk to each other cost you $5,000. It's cheaper to pay you off. That's what I'm trying to teach people. Whether you use me or not, you should be aware that we live in a country that has all this, but you have to take the time and some effort to do that. And that's why lesgohelp.com does that. And it's personal one-on-one help with members and experts that are helping you all the time, hours and hours every day, where you could ask us live questions. But if you don't do that, that's understand. We have the dollar. You could test us, okay? We go on a date, a little coffee date. Nothing serious. But you could use those serious. You don't have to just drink coffee. You could download everything we got and attend all the meetings. Like tonight, there's one at 5 o'clock, then another at 7 o'clock. And tomorrow morning, wake up. We got another one at 10 o'clock in the morning. Then 7 o'clock again at night. Then they go all on and off for the day. You can leave questions for us, 100 of them a day if you like. Yeah. And keep asking questions. That's the only way you get help in this country. It doesn't come to you. You have to come to it, okay? And whether you like how it's done or not, to me, it doesn't matter. This is reality. You want to use it. It's there. You have an easier way to get money that doesn't cost you anything. Go to it. Otherwise, you have an average of $17,000 every year that people get from the government of grants, personal grants. And don't worry about filling out the applications. That's the easy part. Finding the right office is the secret. That's what we do. But it's not a secret, just take some work. So roll up your sleeves, give us a call. That's why if you're, until the 25th, it's at letsgodollar.com. After the 25th, or now if you want to give us $20, it's letsgohelp.com. So letsgodollar.com and letsgohelp.com. See you soon so I can help you. I just want to spend the rest of my life helping as many people as I possibly can. And our members are like that too. It's such a joy to be around these people every day. And thank you so much for my wonderful life that they give me. Thank you.